What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bayang. And lately, I've just kind of been posting random videos about anything and everything, that I can think of, just because I just want to have some fun and be able to share some of my experiences with you guys on this channel. So, with the way that the economy has been lately, with prices going up and stuff like that, it kind of brought me back to a moment in my life when I was a couponer. I wouldn't say that I was an extreme couponer, because for those of you who have seen the show Extreme Couponing, I was not like that, but I was a pretty big couponer. I would buy copies of the newspaper and cut up the coupons. Well, I used to cut them up, and then I learned about the full filing, the whole filing insert method. So I did that instead. Some of the famous couponers that I followed were Coupon Mom, Jill Cataldo. Coupon Mom was Stephanie Nelson. Jill Cataldo was another lady that I followed. I also followed Tina, who is from freestufffinder.com, and then I did follow Savvy Coupon Shopper as well. I also watched the lady from Passion for Savings as well. So I followed quite a few people with couponing and picked up some tips and tricks here and there. And for about 3 months, that was how long my couponing addiction, if you may say, had lasted. And I got into it because I thought it was cool, I wanted to be able to stock up on stuff and save money, and I really thought that it was a good way to just get a good deal on stuff. However, it got to a point where it was just getting a little out of control. And after 3 months, I said, you know what? I'm really not saving money here. Couponing, I felt like, was a way to get me to think that I was saving when you're actually just spending more. Yes, you're getting a good deal, but you're actually just spending more money. You're not really saving money. And I kind of caught on to that because as I looked in my bathroom and I saw a whole bunch of shampoo and body wash and toothpaste, and about a year after I was done, after I stopped couponing, I ended up throwing out half of the toothpaste because it was expired. And so that really spoke to me like, oh my God, had I continued couponing, I probably would have wasted even more toothpaste. And so to me, it just wasn't worth the time. It just wasn't worth, trying to get all these good deals, because you're stocking up on stuff and a lot of the time you won't even be able to use it. And so that's why I decided to stop. Yes, it was good to get some good deals, but at the same time, it just became too much of an addiction. And that's why I stopped. And I'm glad I did, because it prevented me from creating a huge stockpile, like a lot of couponers do. And I don't hoard stuff, like a lot of people do. And so I'm really glad that I stopped with that. However, I did pick up some good things as a result of couponing. So sometimes one thing that a lot of couponers would suggest is, if you don't have time to coupon, one of the things that you could do is just look out for sales. And I still do that. I learned not to purchase things, in like that has a lot of packaging. And what I mean by that is, for example, if you're going to buy like a soda or pop, I tend to just buy the large 2-liter, cans. I don't get the individual cans or the bottles, just because it's more expensive and you get less of it overall. But it's more expensive because of all that packaging. The packaging is what costs money. And so That was a tip that I picked up and I still follow today. And so anytime I need to get soda or pop, I just get the 2 liters. Um, and I just make sure that I have cups and I just use the cups, to pour it in rather than getting individual cans. So, that's one thing that I still follow today. Um, I do still look out for sales. For instance, I like to shop at Pick and Save, also known as Kroger, in some areas. And what I do is I always look for the, buy, a certain number of this item and you can save, $5 off your order or something like that. And if there's coupons, then you can use coupons on top of that as well. And so there's a lot of snacks that I usually like to buy from Pick and Save. And so I always look out for those deals where they have it on sale. And if you buy a certain amount, then they take off $5 off your order. So I look out for those deals a lot, and that helps me save a lot of money. So yeah, and what I've kind of done is I like to go to some of the bulk stores like Sam's Club. We don't have a Costco where we are, unfortunately, but I do go to Sam's Club and I just buy things in bulk. And yes, you may not be saving as much, getting it in bulk versus getting smaller packs and using coupons on top of the sales. But it does save me several trips to the store. I only go grocery shopping about once or twice a month at the most. And every time I go, I might spend between $100 and $200, maybe not even $100 sometimes, depending on what we need here at home. And so I have picked up some of those, tips that I learned when I was couponing, and I'm really glad, that I don't do it anymore. So I don't think I need a huge stockpile of anything. If anything, the last time that I really stocked up was last year. When the pandemic first started, everybody was kind of stocking up on toilet paper and all household goods, anything, you name it. I did stock up, and just getting a couple more from Sam's Club, in bulk, it's pretty much lasted me all the way until right now, after over a year later. To me, I'm good with just going that route, getting things in bulk, and I don't have to make so many trips to the store. It saves me time. It saves me, fuel, so I don't have to drive. So I'm happy with that. And another thing that my husband and I did was we actually got rid of our credit cards too. So we don't have any credit cards. We only have debit cards and cash now. So we don't end up, buying things and having to pay for it later. We have a certain amount, we create a budget, and we just stick to that budget. And so that's something that has worked for me. I don't think couponing is necessarily, something that you have to do. If you love doing it, great. If you don't, you're going to be okay. Get your stuff in bulk or just get what you need, and you can always make another trip to the store if you need more. But again, couponing can definitely become an addiction, and you might stock up on a lot more than what you actually need. And so that's what I went through. Luckily for me, it only lasted 3 months, and I just said bye. But for others, it might take longer. And so I want to know if you guys coupon at all, or if you don't coupon, or if you used to coupon and you stopped like I did. I would love to hear your stories. So please leave me a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!